Dr. Gus Vickery. I'm here in a hotel room in Spokane, Washington. I have traveled out here to be part of a small group seminar with a mentor of mine. And I'm really excited about what I'm going to learn today and the kind of experience I'm going to have. But I'm doing this video because the journey out here teaches a significant point about health and stress. I had to fly from Asheville, North Carolina here to Spokane, Washington, and I had multiple connections, and I had to rush to the airport after a busy clinic. And ultimately, my first flight was delayed. And then once I finally got on that flight, I got this text message from the airline that the next flight had been moved up from 5:50 to 4:30, like an hour and 20 minutes ahead of time. And I've never had a flight bumped up like that. But I didn't have any opportunity to respond, so I just had to turn off the phone because we were taking off. And I thought, well, I've already missed that connection. And I just figured, you know what, I'll find a way there. I just have to let it be what it's going to be. And then, long story short, I'm here. I got here. But the next flight was also delayed. And then, ultimately, I squeaked in by the hair of my chinny chin chin. But here I am. But as I experienced these delays, based on circumstances I couldn't control, because I couldn't control when planes land or go or maintenance issues or anything like that. Instead of beginning to think worst case scenarios, oh no, I'm not going to make my seminar. This is going to be a big wasted day. What's going to happen? And looking at my watch and tapping my foot and trying to analyze things beyond my control, I simply fell back to the things that I teach in my book and that I teach in our videos. I am challenged by monkey brain. I'm a monkey brain guy. I want to control things. I want things to go the way I've planned them to be. I'm very attached to my outcomes. And that's something I've been working on now for a long time. And just like I spoke about in the book, I begin to use contemplations, gratitude contemplations, relaxation contemplations, and breathing just to bring myself into the present moment. And it dawned on me on the very first flight when I thought I'd already missed my first connection, that I'm free right now. I have no real responsibilities. My only job is to hang out, go from airport to airport, and hope to arrive at a really fun event that I want to be part of. But that I'm completely free, and I should just relax and enjoy the ride. And that's what I did. I did some meditation, I did some breathing, I got on my computer, and I polished up some work on some presentations I have coming up. When I got tired, I put those away, and I just sat and listened to music, and I smiled. On the way into Phoenix, I saw the most beautiful sunset over the desert. And that was the flight where literally I was going to land with maybe 10 minutes to get to my next plane. I thought, I'm going to miss that one for sure. But the sunset was so beautiful. And I thought, I'm not going to lose this moment to worry over something I can't control. So I looked at that sunset, and I was just thankful to be surrounded by that kind of beauty floating up in the sky. And I let it go. I breathed through it. And you know what? It worked. I was peaceful. I was really happy. I was content. I figured I'll find a way to get to that seminar. I don't know when. I might be more tired. But in the meantime, that sunset was something not to miss. So ultimately, we rode into Phoenix, and actually I walked off the plane, and we just happened to park in the gate right by where my next flight was. I walked on to the next flight, sat down, took off, and arrived on time. So the end result was I was going to make it on time. I didn't know that, but I was. And sometimes that doesn't happen. I get that. But this time it did. But rather than do what I used to would have done, want to control things, get angry, look at my watch, and miss those moments, I had a great trip. I had a great day. I was truly happy and was never afraid, right? And I want the same for you, which is why I teach so much about bringing yourself into the present moment. Don't lose the present moment to monkey brain. Ultimately, life is going to take you where you're supposed to go. And you want to enjoy the journey. I want to enjoy the journey. That is challenging for me. I'm not saying this to say, oh, look, I get it right and I've got this mastery over my brain. No, I'm still working on it. And a lot of times I really struggle. But I was really happy to have victory yesterday and to end up enjoying it. And now I'll get to go enjoy this seminar. So today, whatever obstacles and challenges you're facing, breathe, be grateful, see the beauty right in front of you, and bring yourself into the present moment, because life happens now. Health happens now. Stress and getting upset and angry it takes our health from us. And I want you to have your best health. All right, I got to get to my seminar, and I look forward to sharing some of what I learned. I hope you have a blessed and healthy day.